Okay, so we are talking about the Schumann resonance today, guys. But before we do, I'm going to hand it over to Bridget because she's going to tell us what drink we made specifically for the occasion.
Well, we call this one Ionic Lightning. And what is inside of it is we have coconut rum, pineapple juice, blue curacao, and lemon juice. And we have a sugar rim here, and we top it with a pineapple. Now, we noticed that we did make this a little bit sweeter than some people might like, so you can always add a little ginger ale or a little seltzer water, or bitters.
Or bitters.
So
we're gonna take a drink because it's so yummy. Oh my gosh.
That's delicious.
Yeah. Of our own creation.
We invented it. Yep, we did.
Okay, so I have been reading up on what's called the Schumann resonance. I came across this, I think first on a YouTube video or something like that, and now it's just one of the most amazing things I've ever come across. And it's the fact that the Schumann resonance is basically the Earth's pulse. Because the Earth is actually putting out, it's crazy.
It's like a heartbeat.
It's like a heartbeat.
So cool.
Isn't that amazing? And it's putting out this frequency, and it's 7.83 hertz. And so it's really, really low, so you can't hear it. And and you also can't really physically feel it. You can feel it on the molecular level.
But you can sense it.
Yes. So for instance, our alpha waves, which is our brain waves, our brain alpha waves, they pretty much match the same frequency as the Earth.
She won that for a moment.
I know, she won that for a moment. That's why when you go outside and you're, just soaking up the sun, or you're putting your bare feet on the ground, it feels so good to be outside. Have you ever been just cooped up all day and no window, especially when you think a windowless room, right? It sounds so depressing. Yeah. Well, that's because we're not meant for that. No. We're meant to be outside.
And when they say be one with the earth, it's kind of
what we're doing. Yeah, you're connecting. You're connecting
to the heartbeat of the earth.
Alpha waves are when you're resting, kind of when you're in a almost a meditative state. You're alert, you're awake, but you're resting. You're not focused on your work, you're not doing any tasks or anything. You're just resting. And it matches the Earth's resonance, and it's just one of the we should all take time out of our day to do that.
You go into nature and you just you feel better. It uplifts you, and there's a healing property to that.
It's amazing. When people, that's why people go out into nature and go into forests, or even go into the ocean or lakes. You just feel so good. And it literally is because you are syncing up with that frequency.
It's so beautiful.
Isn't that amazing? One of the things that's causing this frequency, this pulse, is between the ionosphere and the surface of the Earth, there's lightning storms.
Yes. Well, the ionosphere is it could be anywhere between 50 and 400 miles above the Earth's surface.
Yeah.
And because of all the charged ions in there are 50 flashes of lightning per second throughout the world. There's always 50 flashes of lightning. It's awesome. And different gases also emit different colors.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, how beautiful is that?
Like this kind of color?
Like this color.
Which is why we call it Ionic Lightning.
It's so amazing. They did an experiment, right?
Yes, they did. It was back in between the 60s and 80s. They put these volunteers into this bunker that they were sealed off from any kind of Earth resonance. So they didn't know if it was night or day or anything, and they kind of wanted to see what would happen to us. You know what I mean? If that happened.
Hopefully they volunteered.
Yeah, they did. They did volunteer, and they had books and music. They didn't just throw them into there. But anyways, so they went in there, and unbeknownst to them, every once in a while, the guy that was actually running the experiment had a pulse generator, and he would pulse in the Earth frequency at undisclosed times. He wouldn't tell them when it was happening. The Earth's heartbeat. Yes, into the bunker. And what's so amazing is when it wasn't on and they were completely sealed off, their mental state kind of went down, their health deteriorated, and they just kind of got anxious. But as soon as he started pumping in that Earth frequency, that Earth's heartbeat, their spirits would lift. They would just feel so much better. Their anxiousness would just melt away. And I'm like, that's why go outside.
Yes.
Go outside and
be just enjoy nature. Just really, when they say soak it up, really soak it up.
Seriously, soak it into your cells. Like, it's just amazing. I'm trying to remember what's our
here's to curiosity.
Here's to curiosity still.
Is it cheers or here's?
I think it's
here's.
Here's to curiosity.
Okay, we're gonna do it now.
Here's to curiosity.
Yay!